Good morning, lovebirds. It's time to get into the tea with a love, Lex P. Happy Monday, y'all. We are back another Monday. You know, we never miss a Monday, period. It was so crazy because y'all was all in my messages and DMs like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you dropped. It's a holiday. Bitch, I ain't no veteran. I didn't even know it was a holiday till y'all told me. So yeah, y'all know we don't miss no Mondays, period. So whether you in the bed, you know, listening in the shower, driving to work, you already at work, whatever. It's time to stop what you're doing and let's get into this tea. And y'all know every Monday, we got to start our week with some good old affirmation. So whoever's going through something right now, this is for my girlies and my guys listening going through something. Because a lot of y'all had sent me some messages last week and was just like talking about how you needed to pick me up. So this is for my people who's going through something right now. You know, write this down. Say it in the mirror. What I'm going through is temporary. I'm going to get to the other side of it because it can't rain forever. Okay? Do you hear me? It's not going to rain forever. Whatever you're going through, I promise y'all, it gets brighter on the other end. Okay, child? Y'all know Lex P love you. Lex P went through it, so you ain't got to go through it. All right? Now, y'all, it has been a very messy week, child. And but before I get into the mess, y'all know I gotta catch y'all up. Honestly, there's nothing going on with the sanctuary right now. I had to take a break, bitch. Now, I told y'all I learned how to fix drywall. Now, if I get a hole in my wall, I'm like, I can't call Tito every time to fix it. Bitch, I've been in there cutting up. I'm sanding the shit and everything. Y'all, please don't put no tools in my hand because I don't know how to act. I keep calling my friends, yo, you got a hole in your wall? Because I know how to fix it. See, you can't teach niggas nothing. So I know how to fix drywall now. So I've been fixing everything up. We just got back from New York. So y'all make sure y'all go check out that Joe Budden podcast episode we did. If you want to see us on Safe Space, that's on Tubi. Shout out to Keb on stage. Did I say Tubi? So shout out to Kev on stage. What else? Oh, we just did the Summer Walker promo. Her album is out now. Make sure y'all go listen to that. So it's a lot of good stuff going on. And y'all know, I told y'all, stay tuned because Poor Minds Ourselves, we have a special announcement coming too. So stay tuned for that. All right. Let's get into this mess this week, y'all. It has been a crazy week. Y'all, I love when y'all send me stuff too. Y'all are messy. I thought it was just me. This is why we get along so well, because the Lovebirds is messy. Now, we're going to start off with my good sis, Wendy Williams. Now, I am very happy to report this. A neurologist has concluded that Wendy Williams does not have frontotemporal dementia, whatever the hell that is. And this contradicts her guardianship. So the reason I'm not surprised by this, because if you listen to her interview that she did, that over the phone interview that she did on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne, she sounded very clear and aware to me. You know, it wasn't giving that Britney Spears shit. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They need to lock her back up. But that's another topic. But Wendy was very coherent. I'm like, this doesn't sound like somebody that needs help or any type of guardianship. So I'm very happy for her. I know she's about to fight back. Because y'all know who finna be loose. We need Wendy free so she can fight the diddler. I'm telling y'all, this is a win for everybody. So shout out to my girl, Wendy. You know, we always send her love and prayers over here. Up next, before I get into what I had written down, we got to talk about our good brother, Kevin Gates. He has some interesting things to say. I'm going to play the clip.
Man, don't no nigga want no old washed up ass bitch, man. What nigga don't want a young hoe, man? Huh? You don't like it, eat my dick, man. Straight up. You heard me? The fuck? What nigga wants something that been, you heard me? Don't nobody go, man, nigga have emotion. We ain't going to the used car line, man. What the fuck? But see, that don't be nothing but that washed up shit on that, like, man, hey, bitch, yeah. Nigga damn near, yeah. Nigga old enough to be your daddy, yeah. Of course. Yeah, nigga want some, yeah. The fuck? Got more sense than, hey. Got sense enough to know how to listen.
So as you can see, he's just talking about, you know, nobody wants an older woman. We all want something young, right? And, you know, you expect that from a man who probably can't have women his age of value anymore, which is crazy because you were married to a woman who was your age. Now, things are getting suspicious. And I'm not mad if a guy has a preference, especially not one that, you know, I'm particularly interested in. I'm not mad at what he said. But you know what I'm mad at? When you said, yeah, nigga, old enough to be your daddy. We need to lock your ass up too. I told y'all are not paying attention. Diddy is gonna see that clip and be like, I got another one for my team. Y'all not scared enough of what these niggas be talking about. These niggas be showing y'all who they are. Are y'all not afraid of a man who will literally date somebody young enough to be his child? And then I'm just looking at the dumb bitch next to him snickering. Ho, as soon as you turn 30, you out the door. You better have a good time now. Don't let you be 28. You really pushing it, bitch. You lucky you over there. I seen a little wrinkle. Yeah, you can only fool them for so long. So, you know what? Like I said, I don't have an opinion on it, but what do we expect from Kevin Gates? Anybody whose pants that tight, that circulation, that blood not getting to his brain. You know them pants be tight, Kevin. I ain't mad at you though. So, I saw a lot of the ladies in the comments too, like combating him, going back and forth. When you are secure in your age and who you are, it's a blessing to get older. Old bitches always say that. Y'all know I'm an old bitch. I'm always saying it's a blessing to get older. You would be so... It's a blessing to get this age. But I get it though, because I used to be a young girl calling the girls old. But, you know, like I said, you just cannot give a damn because you can't tell me about myself. But you also have to let people have their preferences. Because I ain't gonna lie, nigga old enough to be my granddaddy, he about to die. Oh, he gonna get some of this. Put me in that wheel, bitch. Y'all gonna be talking about me too. So, look, I can't talk. As soon as I see a nigga and he on a walker with them tennis balls on the end of it, yeah, I'm going in. I'm finna bleed him dry, bitch, and I don't feel bad about it. So, you know, you just gotta let people do what they do, okay? So, shout out to Kevin Gates, you know what I'm saying? Send you all the... No, we're not sending you no love, because you might link up with Diddy in the early 2026. I gotta see where this is going, because I didn't like that daddy comment. Yeah, we gonna move on. All right, y'all know I had to talk about my girl. I love my girl, and she loves her man, her baby. Klay defends his girl Meg against the Hoopin' and Hollering podcast. Now, I ain't never heard no Hoopin' and Hollering podcast, but I saw the clip. I said, this is the goddamn right name for it. Just hooping and hollering. Go hoop and stop the hollering. Now, I don't like it when y'all sit around and talks about the women's like this, especially somebody in particular.
Ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay, like, come on.
He said that?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, he's got a beautiful target. Speaking of BBL.
Yeah.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So
most wars
it got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is.
But I'm on two sides of the fence with this one, right? And let me tell you why. Because a lot of people in the comments were like, oh, y'all are only doing this because it's Meg. You know, we are attacking Meg. And I will say, I'm a hottie. We are very sensitive about Meg because of everything that she's went through. But I will say, this is not the first time it's happened. Because, baby, the way they used to eat up Jessica Simpson when she was dating Tony Romo, he said, I got to dump this bitch. Hey, Klay is stronger than Tony Romo is because Tony Romo said, y'all right, fuck that bitch. So you know what? I'm proud of Klay for sticking up for her because usually they just leave. It was another one that Kim Kardashian used to date. It wasn't Reggie Bush. It was another one that played for the Cowboys. The light-skinned little something with green eyes. I can't remember that boy's name. But they did the same thing to him. So anytime an athlete dates someone who is famous, this always happens, okay? And I don't know what's going on in the sports world. Shit, I thought Klay played baseball till today. I didn't know what the man did. But, you know, apparently he's had a long... great career. He on the other side of the hill. Them knees hurt. You know what I'm saying? He might be going a little downhill, but this is what he's supposed to be doing. He's trying to find his wife. He's getting ready for retirement. Now, that's a man with a plan. When he was at his peak, he was out there doing his thing, getting all the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he's supposed to do. But now, he got his money. He got his lady. They just bought a house. Klay is setting y'all don't know. He letting y'all know he trying to ease y'all out of it. And that's all right, Klay. Take up for your woman. Take up for your queen. Because you know what? If the shoe was on the other foot and you was talking about their wives or they fiancés or whatever they got, they gonna be up in arms and be all mad and this and that. Now, I do, y'all know I always say this. I do always feel like if y'all are talking about somebody, just leave the girls out of it. But y'all know niggas is messy and they over there doing what? Hooping and hollering. Y'all supposed to be talking about basketball only. Talking about pussy and shit. That's my job. Shit. But anyway, shout out to Klay. I love the way he defends his girl. And let me read you what he said so, you know, you can understand what he said. He said, referring to my girlfriend as pussy is so disgusting and disturbing, especially from someone who played in the NBA. How would y'all feel if I referred to your wives in such a way? At PatBev21. I love when he put a name on it, bitch. He said, I'm talking to you, hoe ass nigga. Do better, fellas. Really disappointing. I'm not mad at it. I love him, man. And then you go to Klay page and she all over it. I went to all them niggas' pages. I ain't see a lick of a bitch. And I know y'all got one. Where they at, though? Where she at, though? Yeah. I see what's going on. Y'all can fool everybody else. You not fooling Lex P. Been there, done that. Moving on to more unfortunate niggas. Tory Lanez loses appeal in the Meg shooting case. This is why niggas need to shut the hell up. He's going to uphold his 10-year sentence. And honestly, I truly believe that the judge is doing this because Tory just won't shut up. Before he went to jail, he wouldn't shut up. He in jail, he won't shut up. Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. The judge is annoyed. You worrisome. I'm annoyed for the judge. So I think at this point, it's just kind of like, you know what? Just take a little breather. And I also know what you're doing too. That's another one that's trying to link up with the diddler. Y'all, the Avengers is trying to assemble. Do y'all not see what's going on? I'm putting y'all up on game. When y'all see, because everybody been talking about Kris Jenner birthday party. Oh my gosh, what was going on? Now, when y'all see when all these niggas get out of jail, all these niggas linking up, y'all gonna be like, oh my God, Lex, you warned us. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe. They like, oh yeah, that messy bitch not invited. Good. Y'all gonna be getting y'all invites thinking it's finna be fun. But Tory, this does not surprise me because you talk too much. You doing too much. And a lot of times people think that they have privilege. And not only do you not have the privilege that you thought you were, what Jay-Z said, still a nigga. Then you Canadian. They don't even want you here. You don't even go here. You know what I'm saying? So prayers down because I ain't sending them up. Now this is an interesting thing I wanted to report on today because I don't know what she was thinking. And honestly, I'm willing to risk my video getting flagged just so y'all can hear this. Ashley Darby from Real Housewives of Potomac releases a new version of Killing Me Softly, originally by Roberta Flack. I'm going to play a quick 5-10 second clip of it so y'all can hear. When I tell you, you have killed everybody swiftly with this bullshit, how dare you? I damn near want to give you 10 with Tory for this bullshit. Sometimes you producers, and this is y'all fault. Sometimes when people step in the studio, I don't care how much money they got. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, you know what? This is not it. I don't like it. Maybe we should redirect where we're going with this. Y'all don't tell people no enough when they get in that studio. Just like y'all want to talk about how people used to be SoundCloud rappers and niggas suck and something. Hey, sometimes you hoes suck too. Women can suck. Because one thing about it, y'all know, I'm for the girls. I'm always taking up for my queens and this and that. But sometimes we got to get talked about. And Ashley Darby, Roberta doesn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to even go out on a limb, and Lauryn Hill don't deserve it either. You know, she had her version. She probably won't see this for another 3 years. You know, she late to everything, but she don't deserve it either, bitch. So Ashley, we're going to have to go back to the studio, but I'm rooting for you. I am. She's been singing for a long time. And I love when people really follow their dreams. But this, that ain't it. That ain't it. We're going to leave that one alone, okay? The reason I wanted to talk about this next story is because I saw this man. Anthony Mackie has been called out again for being rude to fans. So I'm going to play the clip now. Now he's just sitting at the bar. Man walks up. It's Captain America. And it's a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's exciting. We see Captain America. Diddler's almost free. You're like, oh my gosh, we have a hero in the building. So I understand your excitement, right? And he was rude. Again, let me tell you, I have seen Anthony Mackie 3 times. And I'm talking about like 5 feet away from me. When I tell you I walk past that man, I turn into Stevie Wonder. Bitch, you ain't finna embarrass me, oh. I act like I don't even see that nigga. I don't know why y'all keep talking to this man. Every time. He's done it about 20 times. At this point, I'm looking at y'all sideways. I'm not even mad at him no more. I used to be like, damn, that's rude. Talk to your fans. He told y'all stop talking to him. Now I'm thinking that y'all just doing it because y'all want him to swing on y'all or something. Y'all trying to get a lawsuit, huh? I get it. Get your money. But you're going to continue to embarrass yourself. This is not surprising. Anthony Mackie so bad, he wasn't even looking at me and I turned my head away. I don't even want to make eye contact with the nigga. He gonna be like, there go that messy bitch. I'm trying to get saved. I don't want to piss Captain America off. So everybody, all my lovebirds watching, if you are in the lovebird community, poor crew community, just don't talk to that man. Some people really like to be left alone. Just leave that man alone. Like I said, at this point, I'm blaming y'all. You know what I'm saying? But my thing, Anthony, stop going outside. He go to the most public places. Why is your ass, it looked like he was at a Chili's or something. Why is you eating them mozzarella sticks and egg rolls on a Saturday afternoon and don't want nobody to talk to your ass? He was at one music fest, just. Of course people gonna talk to you. You keep going in the most, I could understand if he was like places that were like real exclusive and, low key. Nah. This nigga, it don't be like, he's in the Delta Lounge. Nigga just be sitting all out in the open. All just out for everybody to see. I'ma send my nephew over there one time, my bad nephew, the young one, see what he do with kids. Cause I ain't never seen a kid approach him. And my nephew bad, he'll swing on your ass. Y'all finna be in that bitch fighting. Somebody send a badass kid over and see what he do. I don't know. But yeah, y'all leave Anthony Mackie alone, all right? Moving on once again. Now, I just want to touch on this real quick because this is some TikTok mess. And y'all have sent me this story over and over and over again. Okay. So I don't know if y'all have seen the whole saga with Brenay, Akira, Tim, Devin. It has been on y'all, it made it to TMZ. It made it to People Magazine. I mean, it's been everywhere. So I wanted to wait to talk about my opinions on it till, the verdict came out. So Brenay lost. She owes $1.75 million to Akira. Now, if you don't know who these people are, I mean, it ain't really nobody. It's some TikTok people. But Akira sued Brenay because they were friends and she started having an affair with her husband and split them up. And she sued him and she won. And my biggest issue is, first of all, and this is coming from a former big titty bitch, Brenay, cut them fucking titties off. I know you be tumping over to every time. God damn, I know them titties heavy. But anyways, Brenay, the fact that you low-key paid $1.75 million for some dick, you cannot be that desperate. As soon as a bitch say, oh, you want him? I'm taking you to court. I don't know to push that nigga back to you so quick. Why do y'all be so desperate for men? But you know what I realized when I started diving deep into the story? I realized it wasn't even about Tim at that point. It was more so of Brenay just wanting to feel wanted, because Akira is what people would say is traditionally attractive, right? And Brenay, I mean, I don't think Brenay is ugly, but she's not what we would consider, traditionally attractive. So I think in her mind, she feels like if I take this man from this beautiful woman, the playing field is even. A lot of hoes think like that. You know what I'm saying? I know the game, ho. I remember this bitch. She was so bad. She was so mad when I got my BBL done. Yeah, bitch, I got a fat ass too.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, they don't like when that playing field even. But that's another story. But I will say, I think in Brenay's head, she thought that it made her equal, but it was never that for Tim. Tim is a low down, dirty, big hip dog. It looked like he laid on the table right next to me. That motherfucker is thick. I said, goddamn, who's swinging all that ass in the courtroom like that? But I think that it's unfortunate. Brenay and Tim will not last, obviously. I really hope that Akira gets her money. Now, sometimes when people sue, I mean, obviously we know Brenay is not a millionaire, so I don't know how Akira is going to get her money. They're saying they're probably going to try to file to garnish her wages or whatever like that. I hope she get her money, though, because I think it needs to be, people need to be punished for cheating, especially if you're married. Relationships, whatever. But if you make some vows before God, some niggas need to go to jail. And we ain't gonna talk about jail niggas no more. But y'all know I likes to send niggas I send a nigga to jail for nothing. I send a nigga to jail for eating my leftovers, bitch. I'm strict. Very fucking strict, okay?
Who drank my apple juice?
So, honestly, all jokes aside, I think Brenay is a fucking weirdo. If I can say it, that's the nicest I can say it. Because y'all know Tim used to be fucking her sister. Her twin sister. But y'all didn't hear that from me. Allegedly. I don't want to get sued either. They are suing people now. They are suing the girls. Everybody be like, oh, Lex, you don't have to say allegedly. Yes, the fuck I do. Y'all ain't gonna pay these court fees, bitch. Everything is alleged over here. I don't even know these people. I'm just talking. Bitch, this AI actually. I've never said that, ho. That's what we gonna do. I got a case right there. All right, but shout out to Akira. All of our love to her and her kids. Honestly, it's very unfortunate. Hopefully, she gets her money. Hopefully, Brenay gets a breast reduction. Tim gets a hip reduction. And, we can all move on. All right? Getting into the white news. The white news is real spicy this week. Now, y'all know last week I reviewed Selling Sunset a little bit, right? And did y'all see that interview that Mary did? Mary is the scariest type of white woman you will ever see, because she went on this interview and gaslit us all and sat on that interview. I'm going to play a little clip.
People don't understand what I was mad about. But there is part of that flower thing. I was yelling at production. I was not mad at Chelsea for sending flowers. And because I don't think it was really her that sent the flowers, because production had a hand in it.
Sat on that interview and said that she was never mad at Chelsea. She was never mad at Chelsea for sending the roses. She was mad at production. No, you mad because now you see that we are not on your side. And now that we know that there's a lot of microaggressions that have been happening towards Chelsea, which I already know. There's no way that you are the one token black girl in a production that's all white, a cast that's all white, and people not treating you different. Trust me, I know. I used to be the only black girl, a lonely thing I was. I didn't know who I was. But I found my way, hoe ass niggas, and you can't stop me now. I peeped y'all's game. But I'll save that for my therapist. But Chelsea went on Carlos King and she did a great interview and she was just really being honest. Chriselle said she's quitting the show. She's not coming back. They were putting Jason, because they said he's an executive producer. They was putting everybody on blast. But Mary, you was a low down, dirty dog, bitch. And you know what? I can appreciate somebody who would say, you know what? I was wrong. Chelsea, I apologize. In the moment, I had a lot going on. I had just been robbed by some niggas. I knew it was some niggas that robbed her. I could tell by the way. You know how a nigga walk. Somebody can be covered from head to toe and they can be walking. I'm like, that's a nigga. Niggas just walk different. Niggas robbed her. So she was like, you niggers. She didn't want to see nobody black, bitch. She was hot. But all she had to say was, hey, Chelsea, I was wrong. My anger was directed towards you and it shouldn't have been. And I'm sorry. Why is it so hard for people just to say sorry? I don't know. But Mary, we don't trust you. And we don't want to see her next season. Honestly, we can probably wrap Selling Sunset up, to be honest. Because at this point, Bree, if you post one more TikTok with Nick Cannon, bitch, we know he got 17 hoes. You don't got to try to make it seem like you the only one. We know how Nick Cannon get down. We get it, sister. We know. And moving on, Ariana Grande, they are on, I guess you would say a tour right now because Wicked is coming out, the second part of Wicked. And y'all, this was actually a really scary moment. I'll show the clip right here. And I love Cynthia Erivo. She said, "Oh, you not messing up my check, bitch. Back up." She protected that check. Hey, I get it too. Baby, the way I would have dove in front of Ariana Grande too, we got another sequel to make, bitch. Hey. So a fan just like ran up on Ariana. But the thing that made me uncomfortable was, this is why we need to find security that's big but fast. You slow fat ass niggas, what happened? Y'all looking all around, he would have been gone. This is why Beyonce has the best security. Julius, that nigga quick on his toes. You can't even look at Beyonce or even take a step towards her. He telling your ass to back up. So that was the thing that made me uncomfortable. Why was the security moving so slow? It was very weird. Even when Cynthia was fighting the guy off of her, it was like it took them a second for them to actually grab him. And I'm gonna post the video that he posted afterwards.
Yes, finally, I dreamed about meeting Ariana Grande, and finally, my dream became true. Look how cool that is.
Send that nigga to jail. Lock that nigga up.
This nigga's crazy.
I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't lock that man up, lock him up, and y'all know exactly who to put him next to. Y'all know who to put him next to, bitch. Don't play with me. All right, so we are moving on. Y'all know we have to review. I have been enjoying Real Housewives of Potomac this season, y'all. It's so messy. In this episode, I have made some final decisions on what I think about, the girlies involved, okay? So it came out that Stacey did go on a date with Chris Samuels, who is Monique Samuels' ex-husband, right? But yes, the tea is kind of hot there, but it doesn't matter. They went on a date, no chemistry. And Stacey and Monique aren't friends. They weren't even on the same season. And I love Monique. I'm a Monique stan. But I don't think that there's any, like, oh my gosh. It wasn't like the oh my gosh moment that we thought it would be. Now, if they would have fucked or she was trying to bring him on the season, that would have been some tea. But I think Chris, he kind of thick too. I think they probably did that trying to see if they could have a storyline there. But I think Stacey was probably like, but Chris, you messy. He wanted to be on this season so bad. He probably trying to do something to make Monique mad. It's something about Chris and them thick ass hips. I don't trust a nigga with hips, first of all. I don't give a fuck what y'all Lex, you body shaming. And is. Bitch, y'all used to body shame me and y'all didn't give a damn about it. I'm just returning the favor, niggas. So I don't think there's any tea there. It didn't do it for me like I thought it would. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Kay and Giselle started arguing about that old tea, which was stupid, about when Kay got the glass thrown in her face and she felt like Giselle wasn't there for her. And then Giselle was like, oh, my dad died. And, coming from the Dead Parents Club, when niggas be dying, your parents be dying and you be distraught. So I get where Giselle was coming from. But why are we talking about this? This has nothing to do with anything. And then it was so embarrassing when Kay tried to bring up, oh, well, Wendy said this about you. And Wendy was like, yeah, bitch, I told Giselle I said it. And I'll tell her again to her face right now. You cannot try to throw somebody under the bus if they a real ass bitch. And one thing about Wendy, she has always said everything to these girls' face. That's why I love Wendy. Now, at first, when the season first started, when we found out Wendy allegedly might be a criminal, I wasn't feeling her, but she has bounced back for me. She's really having a great season. I don't care if she's, you know what? Honestly, it's just a little insurance scam. Insurance is a scam anyway. She just got you back. Now, you don't like getting got. That's how I look at it. She got the gotcha. And y'all don't like that. So you know what? Free Wendy. She didn't do that shit. She's innocent. Okay? But it was just embarrassing that Kay tried to bring that up. And Wendy was like, yeah, bitch, I said it. But she already knows that. Anyways, back to you, whore. And I liked Kay in the previous seasons. Kay is just not doing it for me this season. I don't know, but I'm telling you, it has something to do with Greg. When you dating a whole ass nigga, you finna be stressed out. You can't even perform at your job right. Because when he was acting right, shit was good. I actually liked her. He got her up in that little tiny ass condo. She got to squeeze her ass in that bathroom. You know how mad people be when you got to take a piss in the shower right there? You taking a shower and you still smell the shit that you just took? That bathroom is tiny as hell. She's mad. You know what I'm saying? So I feel her anger and I feel where she's coming from, but she's not performing well this season. I don't like it. Jazzy, whatever the girl's name is. Oh, let me correct myself too, because y'all was so mad I was saying Jacquees name wrong last week. Baby, I had a little Tito's. It was early in the morning. Jacquees. Excuse me, Jacquees. They were like, who is Jacquees, Lex? Y'all know what the hell I meant. Y'all know that is a thing with me. I get people's names wrong all the time, and it's worse on poor minds because they be sitting in front of my face. And I say their name wrong. So y'all gonna have to understand, bitch, I'm gonna get that shit wrong sometimes, but as long as y'all know who I'm talking about. But moving on. Jassie's insane, yelling at Tia because the owner of the restaurant hit on her, and Tia made like a cute little joke like, ooh, you know, Darius got some competition. And she was like, I am a wife. Do not talk about me that way. First of all, yeah, you are a wife, but he don't be acting like your husband. That nigga done had some kids on you. So I get it, take up for your man, but it was never that serious. You know what I've realized? The girls that go hardest about their man be having the worst niggas in the world. Because, baby, you act like he ain't got 2 kids in Pampers at home. Why are y'all dating niggas who got kids in Pampers? Is everything okay? Because I'm not dating a nigga who got a kid in Pampers, even if I had the kid. They getting left. I'm just saying. And then she was so mad. She was like, oh, because the owner of the restaurant, look at him. Does it look like I would have... Baby, Mr. Sunshine and Darius actually look alike. Why are you trying to play? They actually look very fucking similar. He just looks like a little older version of Darius. That was very, very weird. Very strange. Now, I found a tweet. Hopefully I can find this damn tweet that I saved, because that girl said something absolutely crazy on Twitter. And I was like, is this real? Basically, she said something along the lines of, my man did not have a child on me. When we started dating, he didn't tell me that he had 2 women pregnant. Okay. Girl, whatever help you hold sleep at night. Yeah, if you like it, I love it. I hate when people say that. If you like it, I love it. Bitch, you being shady. Don't ever tell me no shit like that, ho. Hey, I'm not, you know what, Jassy? If you ever see me and you want to give me a little nudge, slap me around a little bit, you can do it. Because that was some hoe ass shit. But, you know, I just think that sometimes when we're dating a man and we know he not that good, just stand in it. Don't be trying to defend him, or don't talk about him. Sometimes it's best just to keep that shit under wraps. Keep it to yourself. Angel, to me, the verdict is out, y'all. I don't like Angel. I'm sorry. I really, really tried. Babe, this is not WAGs, okay? Nobody gives a fuck about your husband playing football, bitch. Like, I'm not taking away from his accolades. Beautiful man. He's very, very attractive. I'm sure he had a wonderful career with the Denver Broncos. Love that for him. But this is not WAGs. This is Real Housewives of Potomac. This is about the wives. We want mess. We want tea. Every time you get mad, I'm going to go call my husband. I'm going to go call my husband. Girl, we don't give a damn about that nigga. And I think in the WAGs world, I know how it is. It's like, if you are like a girlfriend, you're down here. If you're a wife, you're up here. But also if you're a wife of a man who actually plays, you're like up here. So in the WAG world, she's like elite. But baby, this is Potomac. Half these hoes ain't married. That don't even matter. You get no ranks over here, bitch. Can you read a bitch down? That's how you get ranked in the housewives world, okay? So I feel like her getting upset, because honestly, Jassy did the right thing. She pulled her to the side and was like, hey, Ashley, somebody sent me a message about you. I don't know what's going on. And you brought it to the group. You brought it to the cameras. We didn't even know what you was talking about. And so for this whole falling out to happen, it's just very weird. But I also feel like, did I say Ashley? Angel. Angel probably feels out of place a little bit. I think Angel feels out of place because I think the whole catfish thing is still bothering her. Because again, I don't think Angel understood they were not talking about your body. They were talking about your face. But I think also she's going through a hard time right now. She just had her kids and, you know, she's not the same size as she was. I get it. But if you're going to do a Housewives show, I'll be like, do y'all ever watch Housewives? Have y'all watched any of these franchises? We don't give a damn about y'all's husbands. Bitch, they had, what's his name? Kelsey Grammer's wife on there. Got her bitch ass up out of there. Kelsey fucking Grammer's wife couldn't make it. Bitch, ain't nobody safe. Nobody is safe on the Housewives franchise. You have to come in there ready to perform. And I think that's why Giselle is having such a good season. Y'all keep trying to bring this and that. She's like, okay, yeah, I was on a date with this guy, but didn't your husband have 2 kids on you? And then your husband put you in the condo? And didn't you say you didn't like this bitch? Baby, she got her reads down and ready. And she's eating y'all up scene for scene, bar for bar. So, Angel, you got to come back with some episodes and not talk about Bobby so much. Bobby and his Super Bowls can't save you, bitch. So good luck to all involved. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this season. I am so shocked that I am enjoying Giselle this season. I have literally never liked Giselle, but I am really enjoying her this season. She has turned the cards for me. Ashley Darby, I've never liked you, but Killing Me Softly, you made it worse, bitch. You will always be on my bad side forever and ever. So yeah, I'm enjoying the season so far. We'll see where it goes, guys. Okay. Whew. That was a lot of rambling today. I think I got everybody's name right. I hope I did. I know y'all gonna tell me in the comments anyway. Didn't I say this too shall pass and I'm gonna get on the other side of it, bitch? I'm working on it. Okay. So per usual, y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Snapchat, Lex P05. Go follow me on Facebook at Lex P. New episode of Poor Minds just dropped. Go check me out. Safe Space is out on Tubi now and all the good things. And I hope y'all have a great Monday and a happy week. I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.